So it's been a few weeks that we've been recording in the office, and I thought it was time to give you guys a little bit of a tour. This office is a work in progress, like any collection space should be, but we'll start here on this wall, and we'll start up top. So we have our Collecting Weekly 3D printed logo that was 3D printed by 10DMFG on Instagram. Really cool guy, and the quality on that print is awesome. If you watch our video podcast, you're very familiar with this logo. We usually have it on the table during our recordings. Here I have some miscellaneous figures that kind of don't really fit any one theme in particular. So we have Godzilla 2014, a Lego Formula One Ferrari car, my 6-scale Oscar Academy Award, a 6-scale Gladiator for a Russell Crowe custom with a custom head sculpt, the DLX 3A Bumblebee, which is probably my figure of the year at the moment, a Jada Toys Bumblebee, I guess like transformed into vehicle mode, the NECA Toys Rocky 3 Rocky Balboa and the Rocky 4 Apollo Creed. Definitely looking for the Rocky 1 post-fight Creed and Rocky, so if you have those, let me know. My 3D printed ODST, and then this was the Christmas gift, one of them that Dean got me. It's a little ODST miniature. I think it was like a blind bag figure. Damien from Small Talk is borrowing my Jetta Patrol Trooper, and so I built him a little base, which if you guys want to know how to make these, I can do a tutorial. It's pretty easy, but that is awaiting the Trooper to come back. I have my Mark III that I got from Seth. I owned this one, sold it to Seth, and when he was looking to get rid of it, I bought it back. I have the base lit with a battery eliminator, which is here, and that plugs in just like any normal battery might, and it's connected to AC power. The whole collection is powered by ALEXA from Amazon, and I have one dot in the room, and that dot controls all the cabinet lighting and the CCFL Saber over here. In these shelves, I'll be honest, these are a work in progress on the bottom, but I have a Gengar, some Dragon Balls, the Pelican, and the Han Solo movie Falcon. Some movie monsters here, Jaws, and a Lost World Buck Rex, and some Funko Pops. Eventually I'd like to move the Pops out and maybe do all creatures on this side and some vehicles that I enjoy on this side. These are lit by Puck LEDs and backed by foam board. You can buy these shelves at Walmart. Here's my Rex display. I won't spend too much time here because I've already done a full video on this display, but I have my God Creates Dinosaurs by Ian Malcolm Buck, some different park materials, a really nice drawing that a guy on Reddit did. He deleted his account, so I couldn't ask him if I could buy a print, so I printed one myself. The Collecting Weekly auxiliary sign that we made, I have number 01, a laser etched aluminum name plaque for the Rex, my Etsy fail purchase, but I guess the topper, even though the bug's upside down, isn't too bad. My goat, John Hammond pop, the Dinosaurs Ruled the Earth Blu-ray box set. This is the anniversary one for the 25th anniversary. The coin by Seth, my Japanese mini poster, the Barnes & Noble novel, which is the first and second novel, and this really cool Jurassic Park gate, which was made by my buddy over at Watto Scrapyard. I will drop a link down below where you can get cool aluminum and wood products like this. This was very generous of him to send me that, so thank you, buddy. Over here, I have a banner from my good friend Seth, who's also a co-host on the podcast. It's the replica of the one from the end of the film. Some Lent Roller posters, which if you follow all the dramas of 6-scale collecting, you know what these are about. We'll touch on the collection here last. But I have some posters, and these posters, let me turn off the lights. Let's see, so these posters here, actually that really didn't do anything. So these posters here, they're from Print Wolf on Etsy. This one, this one, this one, this one, so these 4 are. And this one I made myself. And I need to work on it to match a little better with the style of these ones. So this is a prototype, my V1 poster. So don't critique me too hard. But for the last poster, I'm going to get an Iron Man 1 poster from Print Wolf. I have it ordered, and I'm just waiting for it to ship. So that'll be really cool. We do record in this space, so I have some sound foam here. And I do plan to add more sound foam to the door. But for now, this is what we have. Dean for my birthday gave me this wonderful drawing, which is Goku from season 1. And Seth gave me this really cool Jurassic Park ticket, which was part of a box set that included the Jurassic Park thing over there. So that's cool. I have some framed Darth Vader comics. I might be moving these comics out of the wall. I want to put more movie posters up here, so I don't know how much longer these will be here, but for sure this is my absolute favorite comic book art of all time, Star Wars Tales number 6. It's a variant with Vader doing the Hamlet pose, and I think that looks fucking awesome. Here is if you like Magic the Gathering, my wife painted me this for my 21st birthday. It was from the Full Art Island card, and one day I'd like to have a full set of these with the plains, mountain, etc. I think that would be pretty cool. I have David Prowse and James Earl Jones's autographs, so I have those on the wall, and then a Thrawn print, which is really cool, and this my parents got me for my 24th birthday, I think. It was a Lego spaceship that we took to the moon, and that's a really cool set. My daughter drew me this really cool rocket ship thing, so that goes up there. Over here I have some framed comic books, so some modern books, and again I think I'm getting out of these graded comics, so these might not be here for long, but I have some Vader stuff here. Let's see, some model kit from Bandai, some Funko stuff, Hasbro, Bandai stuff, and an Android, and some Vader prints here that Seth got me for my birthday last year. So Seth is really awesome. My desk is super messy. I do work on the desk, and so I have some toy stuff that we've been doing for the podcast, some art stuff that we've been working on, the router, etc., and the dot over there. So ignore this. This has been working on a lot of projects, and these I need to hang up. These are some gifts from Dean and some other things that I bought. I need to hang them up, I think maybe here or along this wall here, but these will not be there for long. All right, so now we make it to my favorite part of the collection, and we'll start with the 6 scale items. So this is a custom Grand Admiral Thrawn and a custom Darth Vader. You can see them both looking really crispy there. And my Darth Vader uses a CCFL lightsaber, and it also has a AC powered belt for the chest and belt boxes, and that is a custom Vader, and that's looking really good there. Up next we have a Statin Tech Commando, which was painted and weathered by Cody from Echo Base Customs, and you can see it's looking very crispy as well. Really love that. My Anakin, which is just Hot Toys, which is stock with the 1/6 kit cloak, and a Kenner Yoda that I modified. Down on the third shelf, we have our Sebastian Shaw 3D printed head sculpt on another custom Vader, and the Hot Toys Luke head sculpt on the Sideshow deluxe outfit with the Hot Toys belt and Hot Toys boots and Hot Toys hands. So that's a pretty cool little custom there. On the bottom shelf, we have Han Solo and Chewbacca. Really, really nice figures, really well done. Definitely necessary to have in the collection. On the right, I have a bunch of Figuarts. So I have my Dragon Ball Z Super shelf here. And I I think these first two shelves, I guess you could call them Super Dragon Ball Z Super shelves. So we have up top some Broly movie figures, and oh my god, Beerus and Whis, those figures are so good. Then we have some, I guess I call this like my Vegeta and Goku in their children's shelf. So we have some different WCF knockoff figures, and some Demoniacal Fit stuff, some custom stuff, some genuine Figuarts stuff, but that's a really nice shelf there. This next shelf is my Goku and Vegeta shelf, and I have Frieza in there for the role that he played in their lives. And yeah, so I have the Saiyan Saga Vegeta and Nappa, and then the Saiyan Saga battle between Goku and Vegeta as Uzaru, the Broly movie WCF kid figures, first form Frieza from Namek, and then the final form Frieza. Then I have Kid Goku, Super Saiyan 4 Goku, and Uzaru Goku. And then I have a knockoff WCF Kid Gohan with the Figuarts Dragon Ball and a custom sculpted tail, and Bubbles and King Kai. And the bottom shelf here is the Banpresto Ichiban Kuji Lottery figure. Really, really nice figure. And then I have Krillin, Master Roshi, Goku, a Saiyan Pod. It's kind of like my Dragon Ball shelf representing some of Goku's different stages and the people he's met along the way. I have Chi-Chi and I think his name is Upa down here. These are knockoff figures that came in the set with the Kid Gohan and the Kid Goku. But yeah, let's move back as far as we can. So that's the full collection. This is an Aberdeen China cabinet, and I have fitted lights inside of it, strip lights, and those run the perimeter. There's two lights, so they go up like this and across. That's one set, and the second set starts at the bottom. And the reason for that is this shelf here is not movable. The first and third shelves are, but the second one is the kind of like the brace. And I like having the wood because you can just drill it out the back to hide and clean up your wiring. Though mine is obviously not the cleanest thing ever. If you look at some of these shelves here, on all my shelves I have these little weather strip things here. And that is a huge pro tip because you can see here there's no light bleed. And let's see. No, I don't want to do that. But basically, like here, if this comes out like this and you're looking at it, you can get that light in your eye when you're sitting at the desk. So I use these weather strips to prevent that, and it makes the collection much more comfortable to look at. You can see I have to be really stupid low or way too tall to get any sort of light shining back in my eyes. And I also treated this cabinet with that as well, and that had the additional benefit of also weatherproofing it. And so dust does get into this cabinet, but it's certainly a lot less dusty than before I had added that. And it seals really nicely when you close it. It's very firm. So that's it for the office / studio tour. I hope that you enjoy my collection. It evolves quite frequently, so perhaps when I make another major change, I'll make another video. But yeah, this is my collection, and also the studio, I guess. Actually, one more thing. I don't think I showed you this. So I'm fortunate enough to have a closet in my office, and this is kind of where I keep many things. So the table that we record on, our microphone, I have some Hot Toys boxes here, all my parts bins, which I have way too many parts for 6 scale. And this top I need to clean off. I organized most of the bottom, but the top is kind of just wild, so ignore that. But yeah, so that is the office. That is the closet. So I guess you've seen the full office. And thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for subscribing and listening to our podcast. We couldn't do it without you guys. But yeah, please rate, comment, and subscribe.